Then we'll go off to Canyon Village. So the rooms are nicely dotted out. There's 2 rooms in one house around the edge. And you can see the distance to the main lodges all the way back here. So it's nicely spaced out. The rooms are nicely equipped, a bit more spacious than Canyon Lodge because they're a more modern build. Lots of character built into the place. Great souvenir shop, the restaurant, bar area. Afternoon tea section is just over here. They have fires for the winter, a bar. You can also, and then they've got, it spills out onto the outside, and this is all the rooms arranged around. So you can see it's a nice spacious place, but it's not. That's the swimming pool over there, and these are the rooms. Those are my room tucked around the corner there. And here's the swimming pool here. So again, set in the same location, a swimming pool. The view isn't quite as attractive, but it's still a beautiful view over from the swimming pool. Positives for staying at Canyon Village. Every afternoon they bake fresh snacks, and you can have fresh tea, coffee and snacks. It's good food, yeah, there's a nice restaurant there, serves meals all day. You can also day visit the lodge for the restaurant and bar, but you can't use the swimming pool as a day visitor. Other... Yes, it's the, apart from ice, it's the second cheapest place to stay in all of the area, which is really good, so it offers very, very good value. It's 2,000 Rand, so it's still, that's 500 Rand per person, more expensive than ice, Mountain View, but it does give you a lot for that extra 500 Rand. Canyon Village is one of the places I would recommend if people want to stay for somewhere while their group is doing the hike. I would say Canyon Village is probably one of the best options because it's a little more expensive than ice, but for someone who's sitting around for 5 days, it offers so much more. There's good food variety, free snacks every afternoon, a lot to do on the property, sunset hike, sunrise hikes. The facilities are generally better, and the rooms are a bit bigger, more modern and better prepared. So it's a good option for that, and it's the next cheapest option at basically 2,000 Rand per person per night. The location for these 2 Gondwana properties is very nice. It's 11 kilometers from the lodge to Hobas, and another 12. So again, it's in the right area. Good friendly service. Now, this is an interesting thing that is actually on the positive and the negative, is there's no vehicles in the actual lodge itself. So you drive into the entrance and you've got the main lodge where the reception, the restaurant and bar is, and that's where you park. And then they will come with porters to carry your bags to the rooms that are out the back. Now the design is really nice. It's designed like a Dharma village of the people of the area in like a horseshoe circle to represent the horns of a cow. And that's where all the rooms are. And then you've got a big open area in the center, which would normally for the village be the communal area, which they've just put trees on and paths. So there's actually quite a walk from the room to any of the services and your car. And as I've said before, whenever there's a walk, you always forget something in the car, don't you? Except when you're going out to drive and then you've left it in the room. So it's a bit of a negative, but it's also on the positive list because it means there's no vehicles in the lodge. So there's no noise, there's no people driving backwards and forwards, which is irritating. One of the beautiful parts of this area, with its beautiful location, is how quiet it is. Natural noise, it is beautiful. You'll hear all the geckos, all the wind whistling across the hills, but no cars rumbling in the background. So negatives for staying at Canyon Village. We sort of go straight onto that one. You can't drive to the rooms. So it's a swings and roundabouts. And the rooms are further away from the facilities. So for elderly, infirm, or really lazy people, it's a bit awkward. It's one of the most popular places for the overland groups and the tour groups to stop at. All the rooms are the same. So that's what tour groups and tour companies want, because they don't want guests having different things and comparing it and complaining. So it is popular with groups, which can, of course, bring their own dynamics to a place, because that group, everybody knows each other, and you can then feel like a bit like a stranger if you're traveling in a small group. But in general, Gondwana does manage those things very well, and you're not going to get like rowdy groups of people drinking lots of beer and those sort of things in those places.